Hello friends, today we are diving into the Master Your Time, a book that has changed the million's life. 10 years ago, I was stuck. I was that person which is promising myself for tomorrow. I told tomorrow I'll get organized. Tomorrow I'll start that business. Tomorrow I'll get my life back. Sound familiar? Then I found a principle, not from a guru, but from a productivity legend. It took me 12 minutes, just 12 minutes, to break a decade of procrastination. This is not just another time management video. This is about getting your life back. We all have the same 1,440 minutes in a day. Yet why do some people build empires, write symphonies, or simply have time for dinner with their family, while others are drowning in busy work, feeling like they're running on a treadmill going nowhere? The book, Master Your Time by Brian Tracy, isn't about squeezing more tasks in. It's a fundamental redesign of how you see your life. It's about moving from being reactive, where emails, notifications, and other people's demands control you, to being proactive, where you consciously choose what matters most. Today, I'm going to walk you through the 5 most powerful lessons from this book. We're going to talk about the single worst thing you can do every morning, the magic question that unlocks true productivity, and yes, that 12-minute method that changed everything for me. Stay with me. Chapter 1. That is the clarity principle, your most valuable asset. Let me tell you a story about my friend Sarah. Sarah was the busiest person I knew. She was a marketing manager, a mum of 2, always volunteering. Her calendar was a mosaic of colored blocks. She was exhausted and deep down unfulfilled. One day, over coffee, she broke down. "I'm doing everything," she said, "and nothing at all." Brian Tracy would say Sarah lacked clarity. She was confusing activity with accomplishment. The principle is simple. Imagine this jar is your day. The big rocks are your most important goals, your health, your key relationship, your major project at work. The gravel is the urgent but less important stuff. The sand and water? Those are the distractions, social media, trivial emails, mindless scrolling. If you fill the jar first with sand and water, the small stuff, there's no room for the rocks. Your day gets full, but you achieve nothing meaningful. The lesson is this: your most valuable asset is not time, it is your focus, and focus requires brutal clarity. Practical lesson that is, every morning before you touch your phone, ask this magic question: what is the one thing I can do today that, if I completed it, would make the biggest positive difference? Just one, not a list of 10. For Sarah, it wasn't answer 50 emails. It was have a 20-minute strategic conversation with my boss about the quarterly project. That was her rock. She wrote it down on a note card and put it on her monitor. Everything else had to wait until that rock was in the jar. Your first task is to identify your rock every single day. Chapter 2. That is the art of ruthless elimination. Now, knowing your rock is only half the battle. The world will try to fill your jar with gravel and sand. This is where most people fail. They lack the courage to eliminate. Think about it. We say yes to unnecessary meetings out of politeness. We scroll because we're bored for 30 seconds. We take on extra work to be seen as a team player at the cost of our own priorities. Every yes to something unimportant is a silent no to your rock, to your dreams, to your family. Brian Tracy introduces a brutal but liberating tool, the zero-based thinking question. Ask yourself, knowing what I now know, is there anything in my life I am doing that I wouldn't start again today if I had the choice? Is it that committee you joined out of guilt? A client who constantly drains your energy and pays late? A habit of checking news first thing that ruins your mood? If you wouldn't start it today, you must find a way to stop it, delegate it, or dramatically reduce it. This isn't selfish, it's strategic. It's creating space for what truly matters. Practical lesson. That is this week, conduct a time audit. For 2 days, write down everything you do in 30-minute blocks. You'll be shocked. Then apply zero-based thinking. Find at least 3 things to eliminate or delegate. This act of conscious elimination is where you reclaim your power. Chapter 3. That is the 12-minute method that saved me. Now let's get tactical. This is the exact 12-minute routine that pulled me out of my decade-long slump. It's based on Tracy's planning principles, simplified into a daily ritual. It happens before you are polluted by the world's demands. First thing in minute 1 to 3, stay calm and sit and breathe. Let the frantic thoughts settle. You are preparing the soil. In minute 4 to 7, thought about the vision. Write down your one rock, that most important task. Then quickly jot down 3 to 5 other smaller but still important tasks for the day. This is your daily map. In minute 8 to 10, do schedule. Take your map and put it in your calendar. Block time for your rock first, ideally 60 to 90 minutes of uninterrupted focus. Schedule the other tasks around it. Your calendar is now a promise to yourself, not just a tool for others. Minute 11 to 12, the mental rehearsal. Close your eyes, see yourself completing your rock, feel the satisfaction, visualize your day flowing smoothly. This programs your subconscious for success. I started this during the darkest, most chaotic time in my career. I felt like I was firefighting from the moment I opened my eyes. Those 12 minutes became my anchor. They didn't just organize my day, they gave me back a sense of control. They whispered to me, "Today you will move forward." That feeling is priceless. Chapter 4. That is conquering the dragon, procrastination. But what about your rock when it's big, scary, and overwhelming? The business plan, the difficult conversation, the complex creative work. Our brains are wired to avoid pain. We procrastinate. Tracy gives us the ultimate weapon, the Swiss cheese method. You don't try to eat the whole elephant, you poke holes in it. The rule is simple. Commit to working on the daunting task for just 5 to 10 minutes. Set a timer. Tell yourself, I'm just going to open the document and write 1 paragraph. Or, I'm just going to gather the files I need. Why does this work? Because starting is 80% of the battle. The resistance is in the anticipation. Once you start, momentum often takes over. And even if you stop after 10 minutes, you've made a hole. You've created progress. And progress, no matter how small, is the antidote to despair. Practical lesson. Right now, think of the one task you've been avoiding. Say it out loud. Now promise yourself you will give it just 5 minutes immediately after this video, not to finish it, just to start. That's how dragons are slain, one small, brave poke at a time. Chapter 5. That is the ultimate goal, a life of leverage. All of this, the clarity, the elimination, the planning, the focus, leads to one destination, leverage. This is the master key. Leverage is about achieving exponentially greater results from the same 1,440 minutes. Leverage is delegating tasks that others can do so you can focus on what only you can do. Systematizing repetitive work so it runs automatically. Investing in learning a new skill that saves you hours every week. Taking care of your health, that is your primary energy source, so you have more focus and stamina. When you master your time, you stop trading hours for dollars. You start building systems, leading others, and creating value that multiplies. You move from being a worker to being an architect of your life. This isn't about becoming a productivity robot, it's the opposite. It's about creating so much efficiency in the work areas of your life that you gain expansive, guilt-free, uninterrupted time for the things that make life worth living. For your family, for your hobbies, for silence, for joy. A decade ago, I was promising myself tomorrow. Today, I'm living a tomorrow I once only dreamed of. It didn't happen by chance, it happened by choice. By applying these very principles, you have that same choice staring you in the face right now. Don't let another year slip by. Don't let another dream gather dust. 1. In the next 10 minutes, do your first 12-minute planning session for tomorrow. Just try it. 2. In the next 24 hours, ask the zero-based thinking question and eliminate one thing. 3. If this video gave you even one insight that can change your trajectory, then do me this favor. Hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Why? Because my mission on this channel is to take the wisdom from the world's best books and translate it into actionable, life-changing steps for you. Every week we dive deep like this. I don't want you to miss the next tool that could unlock your potential. You have the minutes, you have the potential, now you have the plan. The only question left is, what will you build with them? Master your time, and you will master your life. I'll see you in the next video.